so IT. This is information technology. Ostrom's a lighting company, or is it? How are you embracing these technologies?
Any technology change is an opportunity and a threat.
Right.
The good thing is, I think an IT company does not want to be the specialist in lighting. I think we as Ostrom also do not want to be the specialist in IT.
Right.
But we have two fields of play where we are specialists and we can enhance each other and make a new value proposition as a combination.
Okay.
And we can use the speed of the infrastructure, the security of the infrastructure to make sure that our data is protected and safely and fast through the system.
Right.
And they can use our lighting knowledge and information to do their business.
So, well, let us also position where this whole industry is at this moment. I also said it during the conference that if you just look at the number of connected light points out there, when we look at street lighting, that less than 2%, it's a little bit more than 1% today is connected.
Right.
So I think we have to be modest, and that we are all still at a search of where is going to be that value that we can capture on.
Right.
Everybody talks about a smart city, but when you really engage with an end user, city official, and you say, okay, so what is now the use case? Then sometimes it's quite silent. I'm a strong believer that the fact that when we give to the individual employee at their workplace the opportunity to adapt the lighting to their own needs, we really see an improved aspect on productivity and well-being. One piece of the equation. The other one that we are talking a lot about is, of course, that real estate is becoming extremely expensive.
Right.
So how we can contribute to optimize the workspace is also resonating a lot in the office environment.
Okay, so human-centric lighting in the first case, and I think the second example has to do with sensors noting room occupancy and maybe helping facilities managers to reassign space and use it more intelligently, that sort of thing.
It's one example of it, but it's also about, do we need to clean the room?
Right.
Has it been occupied or not?
Okay.
So it's not only about the workspace optimization as such, but everything that can go around that is, of course, extremely important.
What would you say is, if you had to single out one killer app for smart sensing and smart lighting in a smart building, what would that be?
Look, from our point of view, we concentrate a lot on the workplace, so workspace, should I say, because workspace could involve meeting rooms, it could involve desks, work areas, collaborative areas. What is key is that the very people that are trying to get the most out of that space, to sweat the asset, so to speak, don't really have enough real-time information to understand that whatever is happening out there is happening optimally.
Yeah.
And that systems within the building are working for that particular situation. So, for example, if I had an app that could tell me right now what the occupancy was within a floor plate, or within a particular zone within that floor plate, or even across my entire real estate, but also see what sort of energy levels that I could look at comparative to possibly some historic data.
Right.
And that information can be collected by a combination of independent sensor devices and also, luminaires in lighting.
Okay.
At the evolution, lights enable a lot of other things. So it becomes more and more important because light is not just the light out of bulbs, but is light out of the sun. So this implies many things. It's energy conversion. You can enable other things through light. You can change this kind of energy into other electricity sources. So it's an enormous impact that it will have more and more versus the past. And those people that are able to manage different technologies and have a partnership with big customers are the best actors to be successful in this new revolution.
The lighting industry has the largest opportunity to survive if we use the features of the Internet of Things to create better lighting. Because the Internet of Things is the missing link between the technology of LEDs and the technology of connected lighting. Because then you combine it with smart sensors and with data analytics and with good user interfaces, and that can then create a backbone to create better lighting for consumers and users of installations.